So before we are not trading below this strong support, I have no rights to talk about any kind of deep corrections right now. So because we are trading right now at the really strong support, I'm expecting the bounce from here because we are actually in the uptrend, right, from the pretty long time of period. And especially after breaking out this strong resistance over here, right, it is really early to talk about any kind of deep correction. Even more I can say, because the market is actually trading in a really good correctional zone. I wouldn't say like this is a long-term crazy good entry, but it is really great trading zone, right? So tradable zone where we can open the position. So basically what did I do? First of the things, we have two type of impulses here. A little bit bigger one, this type of impulse, and we have this local impulse, right? So today I'm curious about more this kind of certain impulse which we are getting. So what I'm doing, I'm taking Fibonacci, put on the beginning of this impulse, end of this impulse, right? Because here is the tick happened of the beginning of this impulse. So we have a targets, and these targets are really perfectly matched with really great support zone. That's the 0.5, 0.6 area. So as most of you know, that's where I'm actually looking for a great position, as it touched 0.5, 0.6, and after here we are expecting reversal. So in this target zone, I want to see other confirmations such as divergence on the volumes and the price, right? I want to see on the 4-hour time frame the MACD crosses and the MACD divergence, and all of the things we're going to talk about today. So basically what's going on? Yes, we reached the 0.5, 0.6 area, and right now my eyes is exactly here. I basically, you can like delete all of these charts, what's going on here. I don't really care. I care exactly at the specific target here. And from here, if the bounce is happening, I'm opening. If I'm seeing enough confirmations there, I'm opening some positions. So that's my strategy. Do you understand? All other things here, I don't really care. So first of the things, the daily time frame. What do we see? If we open to analyze the volumes on the daily time frame, it's pretty not good things, because over here you can see the range of this correction from the top towards bottom is pretty a few candles, right? So basically where I'm gonna open and look at the kind of divergences for 5-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame here. I want to see the divergence between price and volumes. If I'm seeing that the volumes are increasing, meanwhile prices decreases, this is the typical divergence, and that's exactly indicates that we are in some kind of correction. So if we take this last candle over here, right, that lands us towards this volume, and you can see that volumes actually are increasing and prices decreases. This is really bullish and great confirmations, which is actually confirms all of this movement as a correction. Do you understand? So that's a great one. All right, so now what we want to see at the target zone right now is that 4-hour time frame. What's going on over there? That's really important. Also, if we open 4-hour time frame chart and open the MACD, let's do like this, right? And the MACD, what is the MACD telling us? It's telling us some divergence also. Look at that. You can see at the peak of the MACD happened here, right? And step by step, it is showing us a lower, higher highs, right? Higher lows, right? So basically, the price is kind of decreases over here. Look at that, from this peak of the MACD happened here, and price start to decrease step by step, lower and lower, right? And here the MACD showing us the divergence. That's a typical reversal model, which is really great for which is confirms maybe for some kind of reversal, right? So, and one more thing on the MACD, that the MACD cross also happened. Look at that. We tick at 0.6 area, boom. We saw some price action start to reverse from here, and look at that. This trend line over here, the yellow trend line, how I'm using, most of my subscribers knows, but I'm gonna repeat it once again. When we are trading above this trend line, we are taking long positions. When we are trading below this trend line, we take short positions. So what do we see here? We are seeing that here happened exactly the cross where the columns start to trading below this yellow trend line. So actually the MACD on 4-hour time frame give me the green signal that I can actually open the long position. So what we have a target zone, we have a divergence between price and volumes, and we have a MACD like two confirmations on the MACD. So we have all moral rights to deep dive a little bit on the smaller time frame and see the structure and conformations to take some longs. So that's what I did. I opened the smaller time frame, such a small, because here the bounce just happened. So this is not pretty correct to take such a small chart. So we are deep dive a little bit on the smaller time frame, like 12 minutes, 5 minutes, and all of these charts from where actually the reversal happens. So right now, listen to me clearly. How the reversal usually happens? We take a Elliott waves, and on the smaller time frame, we are seeing 5 impulsive wave structure like that. Do you understand? So that's actually the confirmation of the beginning of some kind of impulse. That's not one kind of the conditions, only which one you need to trade, but that's also really great confirmations when you see from the bottom, from the reversal target where you are expecting the reverse, you are seeing the 5 impulsive wave structure, and that's 5 impulsive structure we can see. And most of you gonna ask me why actually here is the 5 impulsive wave structure and why it's not somewhere here there's no 5 impulsive wave structure. Because look at that, when we talk about the Elliott's wave, each wave has its own conformation. So usually how I identifying the impulse, I'm always looking for that wave 3. So wave 3 always has a really certain conformations. It always has a highest splash of volumes. Look at that. Right, in this third wave, you can see the highest splash of volumes in this 5 impulsive wave structure. Right, so that's already telling me that here happened a wave 3 after we had some kind of wave 4 and after we having the wave 5. Wave 5 usually has a less volumes than wave 3. So basically, yes, we have all moral rights to treat on the 12-minute time frame, 12-15-minute time frame, that we have some kind of 5 impulsive wave structure. So when I did see that, when I did see this reversal over here, I did open the long positions. In my Telegram channel, I posted over here, yeah, so this position I opened around $109,000, right, somewhere there, and we are still in the profits. So what I do targeting from here, I'm actually targeting some really great reversal, which at least will touch the let me open the major chart that you can see over here market, right? It's like around $170,000. So as the price will reach here, I will take my first profits. Before that, I'm not touching any positions right now. And yes, listen to me right now. I mean, anything can happen on the market. Even I'm seeing a lot of confirmations right now. It is not necessarily means that the market for sure 1000% will reverse. Market should not do anything. It just moves as it needs, right? But the conditions which one I'm seeing on the market, that's for me enough to open the position. Do you understand? I hope I'm speaking here really understandable. So yeah, basically I saw that confirmations. I took some longs on a small time frame. Let me do that, right? And what do I aim actually? What does it mean? When you see the 5 impulsive wave structure, that's actually usually confirms wave 1. Do you know? Because wave 1 has a 5 impulsive wave structure. And here, what do I expect and what possibly can happen? We can see some reaction here, and after we see this major wave 3, right? Which is usually the most impulsive one, and that's where we take the first our profits, right? So yes, on a smaller time frame, we have already confirmations of the smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. Do you know? So that's the perfect one. So basically what we have on the higher time frame, some confirmations, which is, I mean, basically we have all more rights to treat for the reversal, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking for that outcome. But when you open the trade, right now we're going to talk about a little bit psychological part of the trades, right? You open the position and all other things is out of your control. You know, and that's what you need to really accept. Right now, I know that a lot of noise around the market, a lot of like doubt about the market. Oh, is it actually reversal? Oh no, that's not reversal, blah blah. All of things I don't care. I saw the confirmations which one I wanted to see. I opened the position, I did the proper risk management, I analyzed the market with clear mind, and I opened the position. That's all. Other things, the outcome is not in my control. So because of that, just go touch the grass, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just ignoring the chart and whatever is gonna happen. My stop loss is setting, my risk management is in the play. All other things, I don't care. So right now, let me talk about those guys who's actually afraid what's happening right now. And afraid of the lower continuation of the downtrend. So let me answer the question. Is it actually possible or not from my perspective and my analysis perspective? Yes, it is possible. On the market, possible everything. But again, I'm repeating once again, we are really close to really, and we are touching really very, very strong support. Strong support. I don't want to say very. It's just a strong support. And from here, when there's obvious market structure, why not, right? If you do the proper risk management, why not to take a risk, right? So I think that that's exactly the time where I'm taking my risk and open the positions, because the structure is pretty understandable. Pretty understandable. Look at that. We saw that's actually all-time high on the classical chart here. Just the ETF I'm checking because the volumes, where I'm controlling the volumes is on the ETF. So basically, look at that. We are reaching the all-time high. Here's the $69,000, right? We consolidate, we break out, right? We retest it. We again had a new impulse and continue the real massive impulse. That real massive impulse can be massive or not massive. It doesn't really care. It doesn't really necessarily needs to go to $1 million, but usually after the retest, such kind of, right? And after the breakout of the strongest support already, actually really great confirmations for the continuation of the uptrend. But again, I'm repeating, any kind of analysis can go to one beautiful place, very bad place. I would say that anything can happen on the market, and you need to consider that. If we fall towards that area, that's going to be a completely different story, and then I will look at the charts a little bit with different eyes. But before it happens, and before this major support acts as a support, we are following the charts as it is right now. So I hope everything I'm saying here are really understandable. So basically, this is what I'm thinking about. If you like my analysis, if you like the way how I look at the charts, subscribe to the channel, press the likes, and join our Telegram channel, guys, because for this position, which I opened my last position, the longs, I'm gonna share in my Telegram channel in case of stop loss, in case of take profits, and blah blah. I'm repeating, I'm not the guy who's right 100%. I'm wrong, and I'm posting that in my channel also over here. You can see I'm opening the longs. Sometimes it goes bad, sometimes it goes good, but I'm repeating the trading is such a scenario which what you're counting on the long distance, right? So right now I see the opportunity. I did open the longs. How it play out, we don't know. So thank you for watching. See you in the next, and bye bye.